fallen hero.
I mean, he didn't deserve this. He was out there helping. He was a medic. He wasn't in battle.
A Navy corpsman killed in a suicide attack in Afghanistan will be laid to rest back home. How his community will pay its respects and why they say his sacrifice means so much.
In the line of fire.
Domestic violence calls, person shot, person stabbed, arguments, fights that are in progress, and that kind of thing.
Firefighters say they face more danger than just burning homes, how they could potentially get another layer of safety.
Taking it back, a field's been collecting garbage for years, and a local rugby team's been fighting a losing battle keeping it clean. How they're trying something new.
But we start tonight with the weather, and you can see behind us an active first alert Doppler right there.
Yeah, some of us saw thunderstorms, even a tornado warning in southeast Michigan, but others stayed dry. Chief Meteorologist Chris Vickers joins us. Chris, you think there's anything out there severe for tonight yet?
No concern at that. The threat of any strong storms is now past, and we've seen that severe thunderstorm watch that was in effect expire just about 30 minutes ago. Now, we still will see a few thunder showers and some much needed rainfall across parts of the area where we've got some steadier showers showing up from about Bluffton over toward Columbus Grove, Ottawa, back toward Leipzig, and in toward Continental and Kalida down across Putnam County. Some light showers that are occurring across the Toledo Metro, anywhere from Maumee, Perrysburg, back through 475, Holland up toward Sylvania, and a bit of a heavier storm that's occurring right now up into Monroe County, just north of M50, right around Dundee. This is the precise area that earlier in the evening was under a tornado warning. We'll have more on that coming up in a bit. Temperature-wise, dip it back into the 60s and low 70s, and by tomorrow morning, we will all have dried out as a cold front is flushed through. Cool and dry, low 60s tomorrow morning, and the trip home from school should be ideal. Picture perfect day tomorrow, dry and mild, highs in the upper 70s. More on our 10-day forecast coming your way just a little bit. Jeff, back over to you.
All right, Chris, on the heels of what Chris just mentioned right there, talking about that tornado warning in northern Wood County, we checked in earlier this evening with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. A dispatcher there telling us there are no reports of any damage from that storm. But check this out. This is video from earlier today near Grand Rapids, Michigan. That area saw high winds come through, and they also dealt with some damage. Right now, there are more than 90,000 power outages across Michigan. Most of the southeastern corner of Michigan is not having any issues. We do want to point that out. We are seeing scattered outages near Temperance and a few hundred more in and around Hillsdale.
Right now, there's a call for action after a week-long standoff leaves hundreds of people stranded in Afghanistan. That includes several dozen Americans still waiting on charter flights out of the country.
And that is less than 2 weeks after 13 American service members were killed at the Kabul airport. That include Northwest Ohio service member Maxton Soviak. And now the 22-year-old's hometown is getting ready to pay tribute to this fallen hero. Tonight, we check in with Roxanne Elias, who was there for the emotional support.
It broke all of our hearts. Max, one way or another, every family in between these two communities knew Max or the Soviaks one way or another.
The city of Milan and Berlin Heights are mourning the loss of Maxton Soviak. The 22-year-old Navy corpsman was killed in an attack in Afghanistan on August 26th.
It's just very unfortunate and very difficult to try to put yourself in someone else's shoes who at a young age like that goes out and really puts himself in harm's way without sometimes even realizing what's going to happen.
Tom Gaffel and Leah Krull are family friends. They're preparing for Max's procession on Wednesday, which leaves them with a heavy heart.
I mean, he didn't deserve this. He was out there helping. He was a medic. He wasn't in battle. So I just want to say thank you to him for everything that he did and for saving as many lives as he could while he was out there.
Gaffel knows what it's like to lose a son.
A few years after he got out of the Air Force, he was involved in an ultralight plane accident, which we had no idea that something so devastating was going to happen.
A community sending strength, prayers, and thanks to a family.
We all grew up together. It's just that small rural Ohio town coming together.
Life goes on with the support of your families and your friends and your communities who knew your son, those who knew Max and the kind of person that he was.
A hero who died for his country and his community. In Milan, Roxanne Elias, WTOL 11.
A private procession will begin at the airport and will head west on the Ohio Turnpike, and then a public procession will begin at exit 118. We'll have full coverage of all of it starting tomorrow morning, and the full details are already on our website.